Hello, everyone. Today, I think I'm going to do something a little different. Usually, I talk or complain, rather, about the horrific politics in this country. But today, I'm going to do something a little different. Today, I'm actually going to take off my pissed off Democratic Socialist human hat and put on my professional licensed mental health clinician with diagnostic privilege hat. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because today I'm going to talk about something called trauma. Trauma happens to everyone, happens to a lot of people, if not everyone. And the trauma I want to talk about is the trauma that's happening in this country right now. Not just what's happening in Minnesota and Philadelphia and everywhere else. It's in New York, it's happening here too, but just not as bad as it is in Minnesota and Philly. But the fact that we're seeing this happen live on social media every day. And that's traumatic to a lot of people. We're seeing people get killed. We're seeing people get stomped on by these ICE Nazis. We're seeing a lot of people get hurt every day. We're seeing people fighting. We're seeing people emotionally upset as their children are being taken away from them. We're seeing all of this every day on social media. And then to make matters worse, we're also seeing a lot of what this administration is doing and how hellish it has been. And the fact that we're learning that they really do not care that there is a pedophile in office running this country, surrounded by other pedophiles. It's very sick people. Now, I say that because I've been following the Epstein files, and I also listened to the Sasha Riley testimony, which, trigger warning again, I mentioned it a lot, but trigger warning. If you're going to listen to that, please make sure you're mentally ready to, because the SA and the death with the pew-pews, as they say on here, and the children that were essayed and murdered along with puppies is a lot to listen to. And it could really be triggering, especially if you are a victim/survivor of SA and being molested as a child, etc., or being trafficked. In August of 2019, I was a victim and a survivor of being sexually assaulted on the job. And I had to really be able to separate my mind and emotions from those interviews, because I've been having nightmares ever since. As a licensed clinician with diagnostic privilege, which merely means that I can diagnose, that's what it means. I'm going to be honest and say, please give yourself a chance to step away from social media, at least for a day or two, because this is a lot of trauma that we are subjected to. And it's a lot that we're watching, and we're watching cruelty every day. And then we're watching people cheer it. And that adds to that trauma, okay? So I guess as a professional, what I'm going to say is just give yourself the grace you need. Give yourself the break you need. And because we're all consumed by this. And it's scary. And we don't know what else is going to happen, because we're too busy either fighting or trying to figure out a way out of this country, trying to keep ourselves safe as much as we can, okay? But it's been difficult for those low-hanging fruit, like the trans and gender diverse community and immigrants, okay? And watching all of this happen really can affect us. It can drain us. It can burn us out. And it can affect our emotions, the way we react to things. It can awaken trauma responses. So I just want everyone, if you can, to just give yourself the grace you need and take a breather from social media, at least for a day or two. Do something for yourselves. It's okay. Giving yourself a little bit of grace is not going to make you an unsupportive person, okay? It means that you're keeping yourself healthy so you can continue to be supportive and helpful for others. You know that whole analogy of when you're on a plane and it's going down, you have to put the oxygen on your face first before you help someone else? There's a reason for that. It's because you need to be able to breathe first in order to help other people, okay? Do the same for yourselves here. We are out here advocating. We're advocating for people's rights. And those human rights are getting stripped away. And we're seeing that happen every day, and it is burning us out. We need to take a small break so that we can continue to help and advocate for people who need us. So please, take this advice and give yourself the grace you need. And keep fighting that good fight. But most of all, give yourself a break so that you can keep fighting the good fight against fascism. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Except for MAGA.